Today I will show you how you can create the table more advanced way. Because in my previous MS Word lesson part 2, I just summarized how you can create the table and apply formatting and the alignment inside the contents of the table. So let's start with this first exercise. Now in this exercise you can learn how the aligning the words inside the table and how you can change the direction of the text. So here, first of all, you only need to place your cursor inside the content, right? Then you can see the new tabs appear: table design and layout. Now for that we don't need to apply the table design first of all, so just select layout, and here in this contents you can see the alignment option: center, right align, and middle way, again middle way, center, and right align, left bottom, and center bottom, and right align bottom. So like this way you can move your contents within the table particular cell. So let's say for example if you press enter, right, or else now here you can see if you press this show hide button, right, I didn't apply any enter key inside the table. You only can see the table icons here. This icon is or when you create the table you can see this icon. This icon is particular for the table. Now if I need to reduce the gap, you only need to move your cursor to this line, right? Then you can see up and down arrow key, then press left mouse key and move it up. This is how you can reduce the height, right? Now I am just untick this show height button, right? Now let's say if you press center key here, right, then if you go down by pressing enter, right, now enter means after that you can't do alignment using this icons, because it will only apply to the first line. Because now if you again I'm going to reselect this show height button because you have applied the enter key. So when you work inside the cell in the table, don't use enter key, right? If you need to increase the height of this, just use this dragging option, right? You can drag the border line down, then use this layout, right? So if you need to apply for all entire cells, just highlight the row, then use applies. It will automatically increase, right? That is how you can manage with this layout, right? So for example, the same content of the center left line you can see in this home menu. See, left, center, right align. But using these options you can't make it down bottom way because only here it will only apply the left, center and right, that's all. But inside the layout it will the option is there to move the cells here and there. That is the difference. Okay, now we will do the direction of the text direction means now if you need to move your direction of this text left way or right way, where you can do inside the layout. You can see the text direction icon, just click there, see data this way or the other way. Likewise you can do the text direction. Okay, so if you need to apply for entire using this layout text direction, you can do. Then you can increase the height, right, center, bottom, the layout panel you can apply as you wish. Left align, right. This is how you can work with aligning the words inside the table and text direction to apply the text direction. Next part, manage your workspace. Now I think you have experience with this trouble because, like, say for example, when you work with this table, if you need to increase the cell width or the row height, what you are going to do is you are going to reduce using this row height, using this dragging this bottom line, and you can increase this cell, but without applying this, right? Just place your cursor inside the content. Under the layout, you can see this auto fit, right? Then select auto fit contents, right? It will automatically adjust the size width of the table inside the cell. Right? You don't want to reduce the extra space by dragging this line. That is how you can manage with the row height and the column position. Right? You can open the invisible characters by clicking this no enter key inside. Okay. Now the third exercise, merge and split cells. This option you can easily do in MS Excel, but the same way you can do in MS Word even. The merge and split cells inside the layout, right? You can see the split cell. Now you have just your cursor position is in the first cell. But if, let's say for example, if I need to merge these two columns, highlight the two columns, right? Then you can see this merge cell visible, right? But if you place your cursor only inside this first cell, it's invisible, right? If you need to enable this, highlight the entire row, entire columns, right? Then select merge cell. Let's say if you need to split this cell into 3 columns, 1 row, 3 columns, right? Split. Use this split function. Number of columns 4 inside 1 row. Now your cursor is in 1 row. Okay. After that, you can drag and drop using this as you wish. The same way, you can use this eraser even. Click this. Likewise, you can erase. Right? This is one step. Or else, if you need to split the cells, you don't want to use this split cells. From this pencil draw table, click this and draw. I need to draw this way. Split the cell this way. This is the easiest way to split the cells inside the table. Erase, merge, and split. Right? Okay. Now to get rid of from this eraser, press escape. Right? Now this is how you can merge and split cells inside the table. Now in future lessons, I will use some more assignments. Then you will get thorough knowledge how you can work with the templates. I have my sample templates. So in my course contents, I have mentioned include with the assignments. So in my course, I'm going to first give you the instructions, proper instructions, how you can prepare the table, how you can do this, how you can use these options, right? Now after that, in the fourth lesson, I'm going to use the assignments. Then we can practice for more. Okay, in this exercise, you will learn split cell diagonally. So this option you can see in the borderline. In the home tab, you can see the board options under the paragraph group, right? Diagonally down, diagonally upper border, right? So for that, your cursor should be here within the cell and use this diagonally. Sometimes you may have to use this cell to split this cell by using this way, right? Then you can enter the text here, data, and let's say if you need to use the cell the upper way. Here you need to type, let's say, exercise. So you can use this superscript. Use this superscript and move your cursor somewhere here. Then type. So if you need to increase the cell, the font size, highlight the font size, and from here you can add. This is how you can type. Or else there are some more methods to enter this verse very easily. I'll give you one example how you can insert the text, right? For that, you need to select insert. Use the text box for that. Select the text box from here under the text group. Draw box. Select this plus sign for draw box. So draw the box here. Type whatever the way. This is the very easiest way. If you are difficult to use this superscript option, exercise. Right. Only thing is you just need to remove this outline. Click again on the text box, right mouse click, select format shape, right, then remove the line. Under the line option, no line. Right, now see, this is how the nice easiest way to draw this type this word. Right, next one, set up auto numbering. Okay, let's see how you can apply the number automatically inside the cells. So for that, let's say you have already typed your cells up to your bottom of this page. Then you only need to apply the numbering. So for that, select home. There you can see the bullet form, right? I need to apply the numbering pattern, not the bullet, right? Select the numbering pattern. So as you wish, you can select the numbering pattern. Click here, right? Now you only need to highlight the cells first and select this pattern, 1, 2, 3. This is how you can type the numbering. No, you don't want to type 1, 2, 3 like that, right? Then let's see the sorting. Sorting option you normally use under the Excel, but inside the MS Word even you can do sorting option. So for that you need to highlight the data inside the table, right? Then select under the home, you can see AZ, ascending to descending. Select this option and it asks to use sort by. Now if you drop down this, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 columns, right? Now you have 4 columns. So I need to apply the sorting option for this second column. So select second column. Automatically it's identified the text, right? These are text. So I need to make it ascending and select OK. So it's ascending. So let's say place the cursor here, ascending. I need to make it descending. This is how you can manage. You don't want to highlight the entire thing, but placing the cursor also enough. So we'll see the second. Now you can see the numbering, right? So I need to apply the sorting option for this numbering form. Let's see how we can do. It's in third column. So sort by. Now it will highlight the entire para. So it will take the headings appeared here. So I can see the cells from the list, right? Or if let's see you only highlight this content, then if you select this panel, you can see the labeling, only the column 1, column 2, the labeling, right? Because you didn't highlight the heading of this table. Likewise, you can change, right? Then I need to apply the sorting option for this number 1, 2, 3, third column. Type is number, it's automatically identified. Descending order, let's see. Right. Likewise, you can do the sort option to the table. Then I can apply the formula to the table also. Let's see, I will merge this table. don't want the numbering pattern, you can use the right mouse click. Then initially you can select the merge cell, or else inside the layout you can do the merging option like I mentioned earlier. Right? Then select the cursor point here. Let's see, I need to get the sum of these cells. You don't want to use the calculator, or you don't want to use the Excel and do copy to the Word, right? You can see under the layout the formula option, right? Select this formula, right? See, it's automatically taking the formula equal sum above, because my numbers is in the upper cells above. Then select OK. This is the total, right? Then for this again formula, it's also above. Now let's say your numbering pattern, you need to press with the comma or with the comma and the decimal point. Just select the number format here, right? Let's see the difference. Okay, see, likewise you can get. Now I need to insert the column to your right corner. What you can do, how you can insert. Now when you move your cursor point top of this column, you can see the down arrow key, black down arrow key. Use right mouse click. Then on your menu, you can see insert column to your right, or else, right, if you highlight and if you select under the layout, you can see insert right. It will create the column next to your right of the table. Now here I need to apply the formula. Let's say the total of these cells. Right. Now I need to get the addition of this. Let's see how we can calculate. Now you know to get the calculation of this above cells. But let's say from left to right, how you can get the total. The same way, formula, it will turn this formula to left. Sum of this left column, your left part, right? Numbering format you can apply as you wish, or else you can paste OK. Formula. This now, if it's taken as above, you can change to left, because you need to get the formula on your left side. Okay. This is how you can do the calculation. Let's say if you need to get not the sum of this total, but you only need to get the multiplication. You need to get the calculation. This cells into budget. How you can multiply the cells? Same way, use the formula, right? So erase this. Use the equal sign from the paste function. Select your product. This is the formula for that product. Equal product. So within this bracket, inside the bracket, you need to you need to mention whether you need to calculate the left cell or the above cells. I need to calculate left of these cells. Let's see how the calculation. Multiply this amount with this. This is the value. So same way you can apply into this cell. Formula. I don't want to use this sum. For that, I will give the multiplication product of this left cell. Right. Likewise, you can use the formula inside the table. You can get the average of this cell. You can get the maximum value, minimum value. For example, now here I need to get the maximum value out of this column above. Formula. So use the option for max. Select the max from the drop down. So I need to get the top of this value, upper value. So use above. Okay. So that is how you can get the maximum value out of these contents. So like the same way you can calculate the minimum value, you can get the average, you can get the sum of these total, right? Let's see the next exercise. Place the table into separate space. Now If someone asks to extract this table and place it in a landscape way, so for that you need to highlight this content table, and under the layout, place under the size, right? Don't straight away use this option, orientation. If you select landscape, it will affect your entire table. But you only need to place this table to a landscape way. So I'm going to press Ctrl Reset. Right. So for that, highlight only this table under the layout, size. So select more paper size. You can see this apply to whole document. Because of this whole document, if you select this whole document, what will happen? It will apply to the entire document. But if you select this to the selected cell, and let's see how you can change. Okay, then after that only you can select orientation, landscape. All the other sheets in portrait way, but it will affect only to this highlighted table. This is how you can separate the table and place to another new layout. So that's all for today's lesson. Stay connected with us to enhance your knowledge in IT.